Jeremy, Justin could get in the movie business by producing the following movie, and it's 100% true. Think about it. Okay? It says, respect. Lou's first locker room speech, 125 years of Notre Dame football. Moment number 89. As published, after Lou Holtz took over as head coach in 1986, he spoke to his team about playing with toughness and earning respect. In this strong and true moment, listen back to some never-before-heard audio from Holtz's first locker room speech. Tell you what, I was there. I heard it, okay? And I'm posting this in response. It says, Lou is a monster. And why isn't Dan Quinn's Notre Dame play listed in greatest plays? Many who've seen it rank it top 3 of all time. It's gotten me referred to as a white LT. I guess that's what some people call me behind my back. I blanketed Alan Pinkett and shut him down. And CBS doesn't even mention my name. They call all others and don't do a replay? Can you say gag order? Trust me on this. When lots of stevia melting off 42 pounds from 260 to 218 in just over 2 months catches on, and I've been eating like a pig, it'll slowly go wildfire, which will give me a chance to resurrect my illegally tarnished name. After Lou orders me to stay home and look for a sweep on the goal line, and I don't, I read his feet and make a play on a non-blitz. I'm the biggest story at Notre Dame that's never been told. Close, even without me discovering stevia in massive amounts cures the human body in blazing speed. It's only a matter of time until this hits. I might have a cancer patient on stevia very soon. Stevia equals cured. The pure H2O I make blending stevia in water and then removing the floating toxic soap equals faster cured, with eventual little to no body odor for 3 to 5 days, because all those toxins aren't oozing out of your pores, making people sick. That's why the FDA made it illegal. Stevia costs legal drug companies trillions. Think about it, Notre Dame fans. Why was Dan Quinn fired for making a superstar play, then kicked out of school for 1 year for supposedly punching a girl 17 feet down the hall? Question mark, laugh out loud? Laugh out loud, because that would have ripped her head off. And then I'm set up by that girl for an attempted rape that never happened. Notre Dame's attorneys throw in the towel at $20,000 spent by my family, who folds when the priests don't listen to the attorneys to fold, and spin. Justin Bieber donating $50K to Conquer Cancer Foundation and says it is specifically for testing massive amounts of stevia on patients. That leads to both he and his father on stage with me accepting the Nobel Prize for Health. Was it my overhearing Digger Phelps laughing with Gerry Faust's assistant coaches about setting Gerry up to lose? Olive branch, if you will. If a fan or someone at Notre Dame itself helped validate Stevie Miracle, I go silent on the truths that it equal huge ratings. Stevia curing will eventually equal instant validity and resurrect my tarnished name. Getting fired for making the play? Proof Holtz is tanking games. Just like the Cotton Bowl, where starting an injured all-year weak as fuck linebacker, okay, who's a freshman, in a 3-point versus a first-team All-American from Texas A&M proves. Okay? Now, I'm going to post that. And we're going to go to one of the greatest stops in Notre Dame football history, Jeremy. I don't know if you're a football fan, but this is 4th and inches on the goal line, and there's a last-second call. It's ordering Dan Quinn to stay home and look for a sweep on the goal line, okay? Everybody in the stadium knows they're going up the middle. I mean, seriously, there's old grandmas flipping quarters in the South, okay? Whether it's going to be a quarterback sneak or tailback diving for a, highlight reel film type thing, all right? And that's not a blitz. I have to read his feet because, you know what? If I blitz and they do sweep, I'm never seeing the field again, all right? I know Holtz is a monster. I've seen him attack Tony Rice 2 fucking times, okay? I didn't care. It was either football or boxing. I was on the fence, and when I got fired, Jeremy, I immediately quit football, all right? And I chose boxing. You know what? From a professional standpoint, that was a mistake. From my kid's standpoint, I do it again in a heartbeat, all right? But, fact, me getting fired for this play right here, they don't mention my name. They don't do replay. They mention everybody else's name, even this guy right here, okay, who's gonna dive onto the pile. He wasn't even a part of it, but they called his name, okay? Yeah. So, and then we have, see the bad boy Jeremy, okay? See that kid right there? A year and a half after that picture was taken, I was at Juanita's Mexican restaurant, Encinitas, California, San Diego High alumnus. And you could ask my 3 friends who were there. I was half circle surrounded by 4 of Mike Kartz's friends who had come there to attack me. And I didn't hesitate after I got shoved. I think I might knock the dude out. Someone said I broke his jaw. Hyperbole, perhaps. But instantly, one guy knocked out, 3 guys not there to kick my ass anymore. They're kind of like, and boom, boom, boom. Okay? And then number 5 walked through the door. An asshole from New York. Could have been from anywhere. He's a guy. He has a girl. And he made it his business. And I knocked him out with the lead right hand. And Boogaloo, the artist of the bad boy, knew me before and after. Okay? You know what? A lot of similarities. Okay? Some people are saying that's Dan Quinn. No. So, fact not fiction. You guys have a great story. You guys have money. And, yeah. What do you do? Okay? Pay to the government and direct taxes? Or do a little business venture. Take that $50,000, $25,000, okay? Give it to the Conquer Cancer Foundation and tell them, look, okay, we're going to give you $25,000. It's specifically to test stevia out. You write it off in your taxes. It doesn't cost you a fucking dime. And what they do is get some stevia and then pay someone that has cancer to use it, all right? Following my directions. 100% cured, okay? It'll happen each and every time. That will lead to all 3 of us being on the podium or whatever it is where they hand out Nobel Prizes, and it's on from there. So, think about it, gentlemen. Every word I just said is true, okay? Lou Holtz, that guy's a fucking monster, straight up. Attacking his starting quarterback. There's a lot of stories in there, okay? They can make a documentary of that time period. And Marty Lippincott, you never heard his name, but I saw him beat Tony, that dude from fucking the Baltimore Ravens or whatever, okay? Can't even think of his name. But he was a fucking All-American. He's an All-Pro. And Marty kicked his ass in high school, and you never heard of him. That's Holtz, okay? Tony Rice, ever heard of a quarterback? Jeremy, question. Have you ever heard of a quarterback throwing 100 yards? I saw Tony Rice do it more than once. And that kid was fucking spectacular. And I saw Holtz tackle him to the ground in a fit of manic fucking rage one time. The second time, he hung like a koala bear when Tony bent over, okay, and didn't go to the ground in shock. And you know, you just don't see that in coaches, or it's suppressed, okay? So to the public, it's unheard of. But you know what? It's a big story, man, because he fired the guy who discovered the sweet cure, okay? So does that make Lou Holtz a mass murderer?